They call it the Temple of Speed, and the pilgrims have come to worship. It's all about the speed today. Qualifying awaits us. Welcome to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. A difficult race awaits these drivers here in Monza, but glory awaits too at the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest track in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. The Rainmaster lines up on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Zhou, Bottas and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number 1, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Right, speed is key here today. We're going to want a low downforce setup. It does mean that DRS won't be as effective, but hopefully we'll be so quick we won't even feel it. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals. Right, this is a high-speed circuit. Front wing's damaged. Expects a lot of understeer unless we replace it. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay. Speed's key here. The side pods have taken damage. You might... That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Okay, mate, that's Max behind you now. They're faster than you, mate. They're faster than you, so let them through, please. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Okay, mate, your teammates dropped back a bit, so you can just forget about them and focus on your own race now. Get your head down, let's go. Okay, mate, after that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing. Come on. Great stuff, you hit that target. Really good job. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. You have critical damage to the floor, be careful. Speed's key here today. And some information on Leclerc. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminated.